Welcome back guys, and for this one, I'll quickly go over a small update regarding the upcoming 3D platformer Yooka-Laylee. I know I'm late on this, but Yooka-Laylee has been introduced to a brand new character named Kartos. Now doesn't that name just remind us of a video game character? Why yes it does. Now this name was definitely inspired from Kratos. That's not all. To make it even more convincing, the new character is known as the God of War. The name is pretty funny, and I find that Playtonic Games is adding funny twists when it comes to character names. I mean, look at Trowser Snake. The name is basically an innuendo. Playtonic Games, or should I say, the Rareware team, really brings back old aspects of Nintendo 64 games, especially Banjo-Kazooie. If I go back and play Banjo-Kazooie, I would most definitely notice a bunch of hidden adult jokes, and I feel like Playtonic Games still wants to implement that. And I guess Trowser Snake is a small hint towards that. Now, although Kartos and Kratos sound the same, the team decided to make Kartos a friendly character. The team at Playtonic describes the character as old school and old-fashioned. Playtonic's Kev Bayless mentioned the following: "He actually looks like a bad do-it-yourself project by myself, and I'm sure I've seen some of his body parts lying around in my shed at home." I guess what he means is that the character has a very basic model. Like Kartos is simply a minecart with a mustache. According to the developer, Kartos will provide service at various moments in the game. Now, can we compare him to characters from old games? Well, let's take Mumbo Jumbo from Banjo-Kazooie or even Humba Wumba. They were basically characters that would transform Banjo into a creature, allowing him to go through obstacles, in exchange of Mumbo Skulls or Globos. Now since Kartos is a minecart, maybe he'll give Yooka and Laylee the ability to go across dangerous paths. Or maybe, Kartos will simply be a sort of a vehicle allowing them to travel quicker, in exchange of gold play tokens perhaps. If some of you weren't aware, back in October and November, other characters were revealed: Rextro, 64us, and Skeleton Girl. Now for the dinosaur, the name kinda sounds Retro 64, basically referencing the Nintendo 64. I really like what they're doing with the names. This dinosaur character will apparently guard hidden arcade machines, which will be spread out in various worlds. And when completing these arcades, the player will receive a Pagey, or a Paggy, did I pronounce it right? And according to Playtonic, Pagies will help unlock new worlds. We can maybe compare them to Jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie. Here's a few things mentioned by Playtonic's Mark Stevenson. "We decided on using a dinosaur pretty early on, as this is a creature that naturally associates with the past era. Then I think mostly my inspiration came from work I'd done previously on characters for the Donkey Kong 64 game. I wanted Rex to feel like he captured the era of games from my early career, which also included work on the Donkey Kong game on the Super Nintendo. For Skeleton Girl, she will be a support character and will perhaps appear in World 1. Nothing much was revealed about this character. Apart from supporting characters, we have Keith, the Minion, a common enemy in the worlds, and the Ghost Riders. The Ghost Riders are apparently the creators of the book Worlds, but unfortunately they have been cursed and got lost in different worlds. These ghost-looking creatures will require different techniques for capturing them. For me, or perhaps for a lot of you, these creatures will easily remind us of the Jinjos from Banjo-Kazooie. Now, is the book Worlds the huge book we see in the screenshot? Yooka and Laylee appear to be in a hub world of some sort. I'm guessing the book Worlds will take our characters to different worlds throughout the game. So far, that's that for new characters. Moving on, there's a new soundtrack in the works by David Wise, who also composed for Donkey Kong games back in the day. For now, the name of the new soundtrack is known as Kartos Challenge. Now I don't know if this is the official name, but it might be. Up until now, we have about 4 soundtracks in the works by Grant Kirkcopy, who composed for Banjo-Kazooie. Guys, isn't this just great? Not only we got composers from the Nintendo 64 era, but Yooka-Laylee soundtracks really bring back childhood memories. They really scream out Banjo-Kazooie, and for me and perhaps for a lot of you guys, these soundtracks literally make the game feel like a true successor. Now, since we haven't received a lot of news regarding this game, I'm going to assume that we are going to get a brand new gameplay trailer at E3 2016. Talking about E3 2016, what can we expect? Could we see a new world perhaps? We know there's going to be a nice world. Maybe we might get the chance to see some of that world's gameplay? As for the release date, there's an October 2016 window. If true, then getting a new trailer at E3 doesn't sound crazy at all. The game is set to release on Microsoft Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStation 4, Wii U, and Xbox One. Other than that guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and as usual, thanks for watching, I've been Vivi, and until next time.